If you can hear me right, just go to AME text channel and type a yes. Just let me know if you can hear me. Thank you, Pong Pigs and Oxy Wooly. Thanks for coming, guys. Okay, so we're gonna start our AME today. Should we wait for more people, or do you guys think we should start right away? We are at 8 p.m. sharp. I think we can start. Anyway, we're just gonna record this AME session and then we'll share with everyone tomorrow. Okay? Yeah, we will do a recording. So, yeah. Okay, so first of all, thank you so much for coming to this session today. And this is actually our second AME session. And I thought we are actually minting next week, right? So I thought it's a good time to have this AMA session just to share with you guys a bit about our minting arrangement and also to answer some of the questions that all of you have. Okay, if you have any questions at all during the session, please just drop your question in the AMA text channel. I'll be picking up some questions. Okay, and yeah, let's just start. Okay. Okay, so before anything else, let me just ask one question. Okay, so I know many of you are trading NFTs today, right? So just want to know how many of you are actually actively investing in, GameFi or play to earn games. Just type one for me in the AME text channel. I just want to see how many of you actually invest in GameFi or play to earn games. Okay, we see. Okay, DG Pong type of one. Spicy one. Kedeng also. Okay, wow. Okay. Oh wow. Tell me what games do you guys invest in? What are the play to earn games that you invested in? Wow, Kedeng play XC. XC. Wow, so many of you are in XC. Paper. Is it Pepper Paradise? Oxy? Wow, interesting. So many of you are in XC. Okay, Step N. Wow. I actually play Step N as well. Hero Cat. Illuvium. Nice. Okay. Wow, seems like so many of you are in, the GameFi space. So, okay, so last year, right, we have seen the rapid growth of play to earn games, and with some of them doing really well and some actually going downhill, right, such as XC, and then some of them some of these games actually go unnoticed, in a crowded market. So so I just want to bring to your attention, the birth of a second generation play to earn game. Okay, so for example, I would call Axie Infinity and Pegaxy the first generation play to earn game. Why is that? Because for me, right, I feel like with Axie Infinity and with Pegaxy, right, this kind of click to earn games, they are mostly driven by money. People play these kind of games because they actually want to earn from it. Okay, so if you take away the to earn element from Axie Infinity or from Pegaxy, let me ask all of you, are you still gonna play Axie? Are you still gonna play Pegaxy? Do you actually find it fun? Do you find it interesting to play it? Kidding say no. I mean, XC2 will be very sad when when they see such response. Okay, so that's the point, right? That's the point. If you take away the to earn element, these games are no longer fun. Okay, because these kind of games, they are motivated. The players are motivated by the money, to play this kind of game. So when I say second generation, when I say that recently we have seen the birth of second generation X to earn game, I'm actually talking about a very famous example like Step N. Why is that? Because with second generation play to earn game, they are essentially, some of them, for example like Step N, it is actually a walk to earn or move to earn game. So people have been doing walking, jogging in their daily lives. So by slapping the to earn element onto such game, it still makes it 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 is not no longer like Xe and Pegasus, because it's more of a, yeah, like what Spicy said, a very healthy a lifestyle um, game, right? So you guys will still continue to play, okay, even if I take away, the earning part, you will still enjoy it, right? You will still enjoy, like jogging or walking, right? Because it's part of your daily life. It's something that you've been doing, okay? So that's why I said, I just want to bring to your attention that, okay, this play to earn market has been changing. There are some trends that you have to be aware of, okay? So how many of you are aware of Step In, or how many of you heard of it? Let me know in the chat. Like, if you know it, just type it one for me. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, okay. So let's look at this chart here. Recently there are just so many X to earn games that appear out of nowhere. For example, the most famous one being Step In, right? But apart from Step In, there are other move to earn games like Pets, Virtual. You see, there are Sleep to Earn, there are Eat to Earn, Write to Earn, Learn to Earn, Drink to Earn, Sing to Earn, and Rap to Earn. So all of this, if you had a chance, or if you had a time to look into all of these games, right, you realize that some of them are actually relatively new. Some of them are really new. For example, including ourselves, including Path, we started in December last year, okay? And many of these games that I'm showing you on this slide here are very, very new. Some of them just started in, I think, January or February. Okay, so these are the latest, games that I want you to be aware of. Okay, and I'm not sure how many of you know that I'm actually from Puffda previously, which is actually a gaming guild. So essentially, my previous company, we are a gaming guild that invests in play to earn games, right? And we invest in these games very early on, in the development. So our observation was that, Xe and Pegaxi, this kind of click to earn games, they they are going to face a difficulty, or because it's going to be hard to sustain, if, let's say, the tokenomics are not well designed, or when the motivation, which is the money part, um, got taken away, okay? So, and understanding that limitation, my team and I actually started, like, brainstorming for an idea that can potentially overcome that limitations. That's how we come up with the idea of, having singing and, like, to earn combined together. Okay, so yeah, okay, let's move on to the next slide. Okay, so sing to earn. So okay, I just want to let you know that singing is actually a very interactive entertainment. It is a form of interactive entertainment that, even without the to earn part, so many of us indulge in singing, and so many of us have been using, karaoke app to sing, for fun, okay, including myself and a group of my friends, okay. I'm just gonna show you some of this, Web 2 karaoke app that we've been using, in our daily lives. For example, this party app and this WeSing. These are all the apps that we've been using, like, especially during COVID period, especially because of lockdown, we all can't go out. So, like, my friends and I, we've been using karaoke apps. I don't know. Sometimes, two times a week, and we don't earn anything, out of, singing or out of using these apps, but we find it entertaining, to sing and to interact with our friends. Okay, so I just want to show you guys, with this slide, I just want to show you guys that the the target market that we have, with sing to earn, right, it's really really huge. Okay, just look at the number of downloads here, 100M, 1M plus, 100M plus, 10M plus. The market, or the potential people that we can target for our sing to earn game, is it's really really huge, and we can potentially bring a lot of web 2 people into web 3 as well. So okay, so just a little bit about why path. I think that path is actually tapping into the future trend, especially with the rising, X to earn games, right? So, Kedeng say, very good analysis. Thank you so much, Kedeng. So I just want to point out that here at Path, we are tapping into something really new, okay? We're not doing the typical play to earn game, but we are actually tapping into a social or more of interactive entertainment plus the Web3 element. So, yeah. Okay, next, let's talk about what's happening on the mint day. So I think most of you are aware that we're actually minting next week on the 26th. I hope you are very excited about it. Okay, so let's just talk a little bit about what's happening on mint day and what's in it for you. Okay, just 1 second. Before I go into the details, do you guys have any questions to ask? Yeah, please ask. Kidding. Okay, if you have any questions, please drop in the channel. I will pick up your question. How to be me? How to be me? Good question. I'll answer later. Okay, let's talk about what's happening on Min Day. Okay, we will be having a Min party. Okay. So okay, as you can see in the poster, here we put whitelist and public minting. What does it mean? It means that we will be having our whitelist and public minting running simultaneously. Okay, both of these mint will go live at the same time. Okay, I want to explain why we did that. Why we do that, and just give me a moment, okay? And at the same time, apart from minting, we'll be having a singing competition, okay, and then many lucky draws, okay. Yeah, just look at the raffle, the mean raffle here. You can see that we have actually prepared so many prizes, with a total value of 6.5 thousand US dollars for all of you, okay, for our community members, okay. So yeah, so I hope this is something that you can look forward to on the main party. Okay, now let's go back to this bit and let me explain why we actually want to run whitelist and public mint together. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let me break it down first. Okay. If you have gotten our whitelist, you're gonna be minting at 0.04 ETH, and the total or the maximum mint that you can do is 2. And if you are our OG, same thing. You'll be minting at 0.04, and the max mint will be 3. But because we are actually running public mint at the same time, those public people will be buying at 0.06, and the max mint is set at 5. Okay, now let me explain why we are doing whitelist, OG, and public mint together, everything together. Okay, before you even react, or before you even just before you react, right, let me explain. Okay, why this strategy? Okay, because I think we've been seeing so many projects that are bigger, they are about our size or even bigger than us. They actually did not mint out, and I think a good team not only has to produce good work, a good team also has to be sensitive to the market sentiment. As we all know, the market is really soft, these days, and we have seen so many projects that are bigger than us that did not mint out, and my observation is that they are probably okay, to put it in a no, how should I put it? Okay, they basically get fucked by their whitelist people. Okay, because this day, like whitelist are given 12 to 24 hours to mint, followed by a public mint, right? So I think people these days tend to watch volume, and you have to understand that if you watch volume, this act alone is going to be very detrimental to a project, okay. So for example, I actually observed the mint of one of our partners. It's the Bear Collective. I'm not sure if you guys know this project, but I actually observed the mint from the starting until today. They're still in their public mint. They only managed to sell about 300 NFTs. I guess the number one reason is because they actually did not reduce the mint price despite market down. And another reason is probably because they just get fucked by their whitelist people. Okay, um, what happened was that in the first hour, the chat was actually pretty hype. Okay, a lot of people are excited about the mint, and then they all shouting that they want to mint, blah 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 blah, and then after just 1 hour or 1.5 hour into the mint, people starting to when the mint started to slow down, people actually starting to question why the mint is slow, in the chat. And when one people come out and spread negativity, that's when things started, spiraling downwards, right? So yeah, so that is actually the last thing that we want to see happen with our mint. So we thought to ourselves, hey, we cannot let these things happen because we have spent so many months, working on the project, and we want to see our project mint out. Okay. And I understand that with this new strategy, meaning to say whitelist and public together, it means that some of our whitelist might not get to mint, okay, if you wait too long. Okay. So what I want to say is, if possible, try to mint as early as possible. Don't watch volume. If you are very sure about our project, just mint early. Of course you can watch, but not watch too long. If you watch too long, you know what's gonna happen, right? Yeah, so if you're sure about project, if you're sure about the team, if you're sure about us, and if you're sure about investing in path and investing in the sing to earn gain, just don't watch too long. And I hope you will enjoy the meme party that we are having. We spent a lot of time organizing the event, and we spent a lot of time preparing it. We're gonna have MCs, we're gonna have professional judge, we have done our audition, we're gonna have a lot of singers singing live for you. So I hope the minting experience is one that you can enjoy. And as you are watching the volume, at least you can be listening to live performance. Okay, and you can look forward to the raffle, which is why we have prepared so many different prizes for you. All right, so I hope you guys can understand why we're doing this strategy. Yeah, so yeah, as long as people mint in the first hour, I think we will be safe. Okay. Okay, so I just want to point out that we'll be having mint raffles, so early minters will enter into more raffles. Let me show you how. Okay, so this is designed so that you guys mint early. Okay. I don't want to see our project fall apart, honestly. All right. Okay, let's just look at this raffle. Okay. Okay. Okay, I want to point out something. Okay, raffle, let's look at this. It is actually a milestone target that we're looking at. For example, the moment we hit 1,000 mints, we're gonna do the raffle, for 4 winners, 500, okay, USD for 4 winners. The moment we hit 2,000, we're gonna do another 10, 3,000, 10 path NFTs, 4,000, 500 times 4 winners. Okay, the total price is worth 6.5k. So if you mint early, for example, if you are the first 500 who mint, right, you are actually entering into 28 raffles. Okay, if you wait longer, the number of raffles that you can get into will actually reduce. Okay, this is just for your understanding. So on top of that 28 prizes that we have prepared, we are also reaching out to sponsors. So you'll be seeing other projects. Some of them are our collab partners. They will be sponsoring NFTs, free NFTs, for example. So yeah, just be here. You get the chance to win not just our prize, but also prize free NFTs from our sponsors. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this is our event timeline. Just want to show you what time we're starting, and then what's happening. Okay, official event will start at 6 a.m. EST, and then the minting will start at 6:30 a.m. EST. Okay, just make sure that you are here around. You enter the DC and you join our VC around this time. We will announce minting start. I will have MC to announce that. Um, and then we will have our singing competition all together. There will be 12 singers, and then in between we'll have event intermission, whereby you get to vote for your favorite singers, and then we will actually review the minting together. And if we hit our milestone target, we will do lucky draw. Otherwise, we will do lucky draw for our sponsors. They will be here to advertise for their project as well. Otherwise, we'll just have our MC to do the advertisement for them, and then we'll have a bit of break. Okay, and then we'll we will actually go into the finals, whereby from the 12 singers we are gonna pick 5 singers, and then we'll announce the final winners, and then the event will officially end around 11 a.m. EST. Okay, so if we mint out during these few hours, then that's great. If not, the main will continue. Okay, and then we will actually carry on with the lucky draw when we hit the target. Yeah, so of course we're still gonna do it until we mint out. All right. Okay, so any questions so far? Any questions from the floor? Today's AMA will just be a very short one because I just want to update our minting arrangement, and yeah. If you have any question, please drop it in the chat. So far so good? Perfectly discussed. Thank you so much. Okay, let's talk about your concern. Okay, I know some of you have probably raised some concerns some time ago, and let me just address this concern publicly. Okay, these I have 2 concerns listed here. These are some of your favorite questions. Okay, let's address concern number 1. Okay, what if we did not sell out? What if there's no sell out? Okay, what is our plan? Okay, before we go into our contingency plan, let me just say this. Okay, everyone want to sell out. So do I. Okay, I want to sell out as well, and we've been working hard behind the scene, trying to reach out to a lot of people, trying to reach out to influencers, trying to reach out to other alpha groups, or other projects for collabs. I think you can probably tell from our Twitter, we've been collabing with so many different projects, just to have that exposure. Of course, we reach out to influencers as well, and some big ones really do not want to reply to us. So we will just do our best, but sometimes we can't force some collab to happen, especially with the really big ones. I believe they also look at several aspects, and Path, we are not exactly a very hype project. We don't have huge hype, we don't have a lot of followers on our Twitter, but that's fine, because I know that we still have loyal supporters within our community. So that's all I'm asking for, right? um so so what if we have done all of the above that I just mentioned? What if there's still no sell out? What are we gonna do? Okay, what are we gonna do? Okay, I guess all of you somehow got a clue, like what are the typical, like salvation plan, when a project don't sell out. Okay, number 1, it's either you burn a supply, just like what other projects did, right? They just burn the supply. Okay, and with burning, you essentially just reduce the supply. For example, from 4K you reduce to a 3K, or from a 5K you reduce to 4K, yeah, you just literally just pause minting and then just burn the rest of the NFTs. So that's one way, okay. But this is not the way that I like to do it. Okay, I'll explain why. Okay, the reason is because we are actually having a sing to earn game in the future, right? In near future, okay, I would say near future. And we actually want to have sufficient, people in the early stage to go into the game and start reading and start using the microphone and start earning. So if we cut the supply too much, what's the point, right? We want users in our game. So I really do not love this method. So okay, let's talk about plan number two. What else could we do when there's no sellout? You guys have any idea? Okay, okay. This second method that I've seen other projects did was they basically just airdrop. They airdrop the remaining unminted NFTs to their existing holders. So for example, yeah, spicy, correct. They give out NFT for those who mean like 1 min, and yeah, correct. If you guys know Nonos essentially airdrop the existing holders the remaining unsold NFTs. For example, here's what I did. In the beginning, they actually started with 0.06 per NFT, and I think they managed to sell about 1.3 to 1.4k because I observed their main as well. And what happened after a week was that they announced a flash sale. Then only I realized that they actually did not hard code the price in their contract. They actually make the price, like changeable in the contract. So what happened was that they decided to drop the price by half. Okay, so from 0.06, the price was then 0.03. And then what happened was they decided to airdrop the existing holder who bought at 0.063 NFTs, and those who bought at the flash sale, they will be airdropped 2 NFTs, and those who bought from secondary, they will be getting 1 free NFTs. So they essentially airdrop everyone a large chunk of their NFTs. For example, if there's only 3k NFTs were minted, the remaining, I don't know, 5 to 6Ks are all airdrops. So I don't like this method. I honestly don't like this method because it actually bring down the value of each of your NFTs. So yeah, spicy, you are right, most projects are doing that, but I don't think this is a method that I would like us to have. I'm not saying that we will go to that stage, but I'm just saying that if it really happened, we at least have to have a plan B, right? But honestly, airdrop is not something that I would like to do. Okay, so I would like to propose to you plan number three. Okay, which I think it's actually a better idea. Okay, the idea is, for example, let's say today we have a a 4k supply, and for example, if we only manage to sell 3k, so what are we going to do with the remaining 1k is we are going to get the dev to actually reserve mint the remaining unminted NFTs. So the unsold one, we will use our owner wallet to actually mint it. Okay, reserve mint it, all of it. Let's say 1k remaining, we're gonna just mint the remaining 1k, and then what we're gonna do with these NFTs, we're gonna just lock it up. We're gonna just lock it somewhere, and as we continue to develop the project, as we continue to build, once demand comes in, we can then slowly release batch by batch a little bit of NFT and put it on sale on secondary. Okay, what this means to all of you, this means that the unminted ones will be kept away and it will not affect the floor, okay, until the price actually goes up. What do you guys think of this idea? And of course, for example, if in the future when the floor price actually goes up, okay, when the floor price goes up, what we can do is maybe we can release, let's say, first batch, I don't know, 10 NFTs and put it on sale, Okay, and if we manage to sell it, the money that the proceeds that we generate from secondary sale are going a portion of it will go to the community, and a portion of it will go into the project. Okay, so yeah, I think it's a win-win, because community, you guys get a portion from the sale, and with that money you guys can continue to actually utilize the community fund to, I don't know, to invest in new projects, for example. So I think this is actually a win-win idea. So I'm not sure what you guys think about it. Yeah, what do you guys think about this idea? Let me know in the chat. Do you think this is a better idea than burning? Do you think this is a better idea than airdrop? Yeah, spicy, safe, fair enough. Pretty much like a safe protocol marketing. Arch say vote for three. Yeah, I do think that this is a brilliant idea, because in the beginning, um, if we don't sell out, it means that we don't have that demand yet. So we kept those NFT, kept them locked, and then it will not affect the floor price, because those will be basically be diamond hand, right? So yeah, if you think this makes sense, I think this will be the contingency plan. Yeah, it's okay to disagree. Yes, it's okay to disagree, because ultimately I think this plan can only work if everyone agree with it, right? Not just the team, but also the community. And the same goes to the mean arrangement. All right. um, if you guys have any concern, if you guys think that, oh, having whitelist and public mint at the same time is not fair for whitelist people, let me know as well. I mean, we can always discuss. Lily say don't know what is best or not, because it's my first project. It's okay, Lily, just go with it. Because ultimately the team wants the best for the project, and I believe the community also wants the best for the project. But I think that sometimes okay, I kind of understand, because sometimes when I want to meet certain project, I have the tendency to watch as well. I can't blame all of you, but just understand that I'm not saying that, okay, my whitelist people are gonna fuck my project, okay, all over. I'm just saying that when everyone thinks the same, when everyone want to watch the same, it's gonna kill a project. And it's a pity. And because, for example, like our collab partner, they have spent so much time working on a project for, I think, I don't know, 6 to 9 months, and they even have a game, in development. So it's a pity, when they only manage to sell about 300. It doesn't give them enough fund to continue the game development. So it's a waste. So I don't want that to happen to our project. So I think it's best that we do something right. We change our strategy so that we can have a mint out. Okay? in Yeah, Shiro, it is a very hot topic. It is a burning question. And I mean, there is nothing to hide. Of course, these are things that we have to address early on. Otherwise, problem will arise after the mint, right? So I might as well address now, just so that everyone will be on the same page and we can all work together towards one goal, which is to mint out. Okay? And okay, let's address concern number two. I have people asking me this a long time ago. So, what if, for example, if we did not have a sell out, what if we did not raise enough fund? Are we still going to, develop our game, develop our sing to earn platform? You want to drink some water first? Yeah, I need to. Okay. Okay, so to answer this question, the answer will be yes. We are still going to develop our game. So as I mentioned very early on during this session, right? I believe that we are actually tapping into a new era, okay, which is the Gen 2 X to earn space, okay, and this Sing to Earn game, apart from Soul Star, I think we are the first, on we are probably the first, but I know that Soul Stars. Let me just go back to the slide. Soul Star is also developing. It's also been parked under Sing to Earn. Um, but then from what I know, what they're trying to do is to have a virtual idol, and they're trying to build not just sing to earn but also DJ to earn, rhythm to earn game. So they are not as focused as us. We are truly just going to build a sing to earn game. So I say we will try to be fast because we are actually racing against time. Okay, the faster we can develop the game, and the earlier our game can come out, the better it is for the project and for all of you, because we're gonna have the first mover advantage, right? So yeah, so for me it's not just about NFT anymore. It's about whether or not we can, start the game development as soon as possible. That's why I actually do not want to drag the mint. Okay, I just want to get it mint, and then we can go into the next phase, all of us. So with regards to this question, or with regards to this concern, I have to tell you that if touch wood, if we do not raise enough fund, I'm just going to go to VC. Yep. Especially after our developer, produce a mock-up, or a non-functional game, we will be able to pitch to VC and just showcase our work and also our concept and idea. So I don't think that we should be concerned too much about raising fund. I just want to let you guys know that we will be going to VCs, okay, after this. Okay, so yeah, that's all I want to share today. So if you guys have any question, please drop it in the channel. I will be picking up questions. If you have any questions, concern, or things that you want to ask, yeah, feel free to let me know. Anyone have questions? Okay, anyone haven't any of you haven't secured a whitelist? I think most of you have gotten a whitelist, right? Yeah, I think most of you have gotten a whitelist. Hey, that's good. um if you don't have any questions, I will see you during mint. Okay, it's on the 26th of April. I'll be sharing our project posters tomorrow. Okay, just mark your calendar and make sure you join our mint on the 26th at 6:30 a.m. EST. Okay, thank you so much. See you guys. Oh, okay, by the way, guys, we're gonna jump into Chinese AMA later. If you guys want to listen the second time in Chinese, feel free to do so. It's at 9:30 my time. It's happening in about 1 hour, in our 1 hour time. Okay. All right. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ping me anytime. Happy to hop onto VC at any time to answer your queries. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, Spicy.